Well, our first guest joins us in studio, Mr. Dean Tornabene. He's a nutritionist, holistic health practitioner. He's also the only person to have won the Mr. America title and the National Powerlifting Championship. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I greatly appreciate it.
Well, this is like a successful businessman story. You are a successful businessman, entrepreneur, inventor. You hold numerous patents, and you're responsible for some of the best-selling exercise inventions on television. I mean, you worked for NASA. You've done works for Herbalife. Tell us about your company.
Well, my company, DesignedbyDean, is the culminary. It's like the hedge point of work for the other companies. I was kind of a gun for hire with Herbalife, NASA, some of the other companies. So I was very fortunate to have this opportunity, and having things go so well, it enabled me to have a lot more penetration and credibility to, in fact, build my own company, which is DesignedbyDean, which is why we're here today.
Well, you're the founder of CEO of Herbal Technology International, LLC, the product line DesignedbyDean. Tell us about DesignedbyDean, because that's really fascinating.
Well, it's once you have so much, when I've created so much intellectual property over so much time for many big companies and was very successful, at this point in my life, I thought, you know something, I want to build the Ferrari product brand. I'm Italian, I'm biased. And I thought, okay, I'm going to put my name on all this stuff, and I don't want Me Too products. I want products that I really develop, which I do develop my own products and do the own formulation, and build a culture where people could come, not just to, hey, pick up a product and take a pill, but where they were trusted and there was information on health, wellness, physical and mental wellness, motivation. I wanted to build a hub. I wanted to build a community where these people could come, in addition to offering them the best products that I could possibly formulate. And that's how DesignedbyDean became real.
Well, success seems to have followed you everywhere now. You began successfully formulating quality products for weight loss, health, and wellness over 25 years ago. What motivates you?
There's the old saying, right? Do what you love what you do. As a kid, I was always passionate about chemistry. I was always a very physical kid, very strong. And so naturally that led me into like the area of physical culture. So I was able to take that love and then turn it into a business. It didn't happen quite the way I thought it would, but it turned out even being better than I thought it would. But it's just, loving what you do what you love. And I just followed my instincts and said, look, I'm going down this path, and I know that what I love, other people must love too. And if they don't, I'll show them why they should and why it's good for them. So it was just a real blessing that I could do this and enjoy every minute of it.
Well, you're a walking physical testimony for the products that you have. What makes your products so unique?
Well, my products the products I use are based on my formulations. They're not, I call them Me Too formulations. And the quality of the product is different because I use non-commercialized ingredients. I used commission growers, which are paid to give me a product that has a certain amount of active substance into it. It's like an extract, right? A 10% extract of a certain element. It's like alcohol, 10% proof, 30% proof. This way I can monitor how much of the active ingredients in that product are in there and how they synergistically work together. And in the end, you have a superior product each time. So that in itself is very important because you can get products anywhere. A lot of companies do just in time where they get someone else, which is all fine. But for me, with my name on it, because my reputation's on the line, not somebody else, that's why my products are better, because they have to be, and because they're for me. I start with them first, I use them. If they work, they work. If they don't, I tweak them till they do. So I like to say I kind of do my own quality control for my customers. So.
Well, you've had some of the most successful products on television, like the ab rocker, the bun and thigh roller, the ab roller, so to speak. So you've had a great background with health and wellness fitness products.
Yes, it was just natural, and with the advent of infomercials, which I was kind of riding that crest at the peak of it, and doing work with Herbalife, which, as you know, still exists, which is a huge MLM company. One thing about that was that if you owned Herbalife, and there are two other companies, which there were, that were smaller but still chasing them, they had to come to me to to form a product for them to compete with Herbalife. So it was great. I was going, sure, I'll make you a product that's like Herbalife's, but it won't be the same, but it will work the same. So it all worked out really well. Like I said, I feel blessed. It was like I couldn't make a wrong turn. And then with the advent of the internet, I had to relearn a lot of marketing, which was fine because that's the premise by which DBD primarily has been launched to this point.
Well, one of the products I want to talk about this week is called Thermoscope. Tell us about that.
Well, Thermo is actually a fat control product. There's weight and fat is very, very different, but it has a ketogenic element to it. But in addition, it has a thermogenic element, which is a metabolic stimulator, a fat incinerator, and has a phenomenal mood and energy component to it. So when people take it, not only do they see results and feel results, but mentally and mood-wise, they feel good because it replaces a lot of the neurotransmitters and the micro and macronutrients that we lose during the day, especially as you get older, which, you know, I hate to admit to, but it definitely changes. So in a nutshell, Thermo is the only product that I'm aware of, Thermoscope, that not only gives you the results you want and the results you feel, but it also is not a Me Too product. So you're taking something that is not only giving you fat loss, but it's giving you, wellness, well-being, and just overall, in general, your whole health gets better. So I think that's a huge factor than just saying, hey, take this pill and it will work for you.
Well, check out DesignedbyDean.com. You can see all the products there. You can see incredible testimonials of Thermoscope. Dean, there's so much I want to talk to you about. We're out of time, but we'll be talking to you over the next several weeks. Thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.